The whole realm of materials, there's great promise there. Wherever we look and we say that what we're doing in our technology is 180 degrees different from what the rest of the natural world is doing, that's really where the learning is. And in materials, the way we make materials is basically heat, beat, and treat. That's what material scientists call it. It's heating things up and high pressures and chemical baths. What's the heat, beat, and treat on that material? They'll say. It's right in the language. And we take a bulk material, we carve it down into what we want with 96 to 98% waste. And life does the opposite. Life builds materials from the bottom up in self-assembly processes. So, for instance, an abalone shell, the inside of the abalone shell, which is that beautiful mother of pearl, that's twice as tough as our high-tech ceramics, as a ceramic you'd find in a jet engine, say. Incredibly tough material. But there's no kiln, there's no toxic baths, there's no high pressures. Okay, this organism is basically taking the abundant raw materials in the ocean and has found a way to put a template. It releases protein into the seawater, which forms a sheet. Think of it as a sheet, a template with charges on it. And they beckon to the ions in the seawater, calcium, carbonate. They land in particular places and self-assemble. That's what self-assembly is. And it self-assembles into this incredible layered structure. Right? It's exquisite. We've mimicked that. There's a lot of people working on this. I like the work that's going on at Sandia National Laboratories. There's a brilliant guy named Jeff Brinker, who studied the abalone shell. Back in the 70s when there was an oil crisis, his boss said to him, find me a way to make ceramics without fossil fuels. And so he had to go to the sea, to seashells. And now he's developed a whole series of systems, but one that I've seen in operation is he creates an optically clear glass, no kiln. It's a dipping technology. He's able to take something, dip it into a beaker of water, liquefied beach sand, an organic material for the soft stuff in between the hard layers. That's the trick of the toughness of the seashell, is it's a mineral and then a soft layer and then a hard mineral. He's able to dip something in this beaker, pull it out, and as the liquid evaporates away, the materials in the beaker set up sort of like oil and water. They self-assemble into layers of optically clear glass. That's really, really tough. So this is the making of materials, manufacturing, silently, in water, at room temperature. I mean, it is completely 180 degrees from what we do now. In the natural world, we see that, we see biomineralization happening everywhere. Our teeth, our bones, shells, antlers. There's existence proof for this. Same way with spider silk, fibers being made, incredible high performance materials that nature has figured out a benign chemistry. And that's definitely a world changer there.